Good evening. Welcome to the Diecast Shepherd Racing and Collecting channel. And tonight's episode of Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack. Alright, I've tried to pick some good ones for tonight. I picked this up at the flea market. It looks cloudy, but it is a Corvette Stingray. It is a metal base. And we're gonna just rip it right open. It looks like it's partial open now, but I didn't do that. It was like that. There we go. Now we get a good look at that. Nice. Might be a plastic top. That's a little disappointing. But that is definitely a metal base. So we're gonna erase that guy. And next, gonna look at another one I got from the flea market. It's a Ferrari F50. $1 for each of those cars. Yeah, it's all beat up, but it's still brand new. The light's not that good. That's a purple. It is purple in the bright light. But right here. Alright, so there's our first two cars. Now, everybody's been all excited about some of the 5-packs, you know, the Gasser 5-pack and the Night Burners 5-pack, and oops, sorry, I didn't mean to jiggle everything around there so much. The Formula Car 5-pack. Nobody's talking about the X-Racers 5-pack, of course. Because, you know, they're fantasy cars. But you know what? I'm going to be the one to crack one open here on camera. And we're going to take a look at these guys and see how they do. Because, let's face it, guys, there is some speed to be found in some of these fantasy cars. So what we got in this 5-pack? We got a Turbine Sublime. That's this car here. Yeah, come on, that's a pretty looking car. I like it. It's a metal base. So we'll see how that stacks up. Put that one down there on that end. And then we got this high-tech missile, which I have found that these are kind of quick. Not necessarily top tier quick, but they're quick. They're competitive. Also, metal base. Then we have this Forward Force, which metal base again, also known to be quick. Well, at one time, a Forward Force was the #1 car in my case. Next, we have, let's see, this one's called Rising Heat. Now this one's been pretty mediocre in my experience. But it's also a metal base. So yeah, we'll put that one right there in the middle somewhere. And then last, and probably not least, is this Gazella. Gazellas have speed too. Gazella GT, also a metal base. All 5 cars in this 5-pack have a metal base, so maybe they deserve your attention. Anyway, that's part of why we're opening them up tonight on the Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack. Alright, but to counteract all the fantasy action coming out of that 5-pack, I've picked a few cars that, for those of you that hunger for real life car action, we're going to open up some new ones. Look at this guy. This is an 09 Ford Focus RS. Let's open that up right here, right now. This artwork on the car, that's I don't know what it is, some kind of rally series or something. I bought this from a guy off of Facebook. Yeah, I got the whole set. I don't know where they're all at, but I found this one. So we'll erase that guy. And then let's go over here. Now this is a fancy casting, I suppose. A Glory Chaser, but it looks pretty realistic. You could imagine seeing something like this go down the road. That looks kind of Ferrari, like an old Ferrari or something like that. It's not, but kind of has that look to an older European sports car of some sort. Put that over there. I'm not a big fan of the Glory Chaser casting. Haven't got a lot of speed out of them in the past, but you never know. Alright, now this one everybody's gonna like, I think. We got the LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT RR version 2. Yeah, we're just gonna call it a Nissan for now. But it's a pretty slick looking car. See if we can keep up with these fancy castings though. I don't know. Obviously in real life it's gonna be fast, but this is Hot Wheels. And this is straight out of the pack. Track Attack. And this is the Diecast Shepherd. Alright, check this one out. We got a Bentley Continental 2018 GT3. There's another beautiful car. Love to see it in real life going down the road. How about you? Alright. And we'll stick that one over there. Alright, what else we're going to pull out of the works here? Oh, check the BMW out. This is new for 2025. It's a sweet looking car. I've seen this go down the track a few different places. Has some potential. So we'll find out. I'll drop that one right in there. Alright, next. We got, I don't know if you've seen these, we got this National Icons Ford GT40, and of course that's the representative for the United States. It's a Ford GT40 coming out of the pack right here, right now. There we go. And that plastic base on a Silver Series car that I paid $350 for. I'm looking at you, Mattel. Alright, check this guy out. Alright, we got the Bully Goat. Now yeah, it's fancy casting, but it's realistic kind of looking. You know, kind of like a Cadillac or something, I don't know. And it's on a 100th anniversary Disney blister card. But we ain't finding out how fast it is on that card. So there it is. Nice car. I don't remember. It was probably pretty expensive. I mean, you know, like $350 or something like that. And it's a plastic base. Alright, here we go. Here's real life car. Tesla Roadster in orange. So let's get this one out. Put that right there. And our last car of the night is a Hot Wheels Ford Transit Connect. And if you've run any of these vans, you know they can be quick. So, a little competition here. I think, no, that's plastic. Anyway, so there's our 16 cars. And no fooling around, we're going to get right to the racing. Let's do it. Alright, taking a quick look at the order of the cars. Here they are. Tell me what you think, guys. Be honest. Go ahead and make your prediction right here, right now. I don't need you to predict a certain car. I just want you to know, do you think the 5-packs are going to pull the win out? Or do you think the blister cards are going to pull the win out? Not going to lie, it's a strong 5-pack. I think a 5-pack car is going to win. Just what I think. By the way, oldest car of the night, that came out of a 1997 blister card at Ferrari. So, alright, first up we got the Corvette Stingray going up against the high-tech Missile. And they're off. Oh my. What? Come on now. Alright, next up we got a Glory Chaser going up against that Bentley. And go. Well, at least they both finished. Bentley gets the win. Alright, next up we got the Ford GT40 going up against, I forget what that one's called, but he's next. Alright, that X-Racer is the Rising Heat. And go. Oh, it's a pretty good race. Ho ho! Oh, the GT40 got him. That was a close race. Good race. Fun to watch. Alright, one X-Racer down. And one in. But now we got the Ford Transit Connect going up against the Bully Goat. And 3, 2, 1. Oops, wait a minute. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, look at that. Look at that Transit Connect van. Right there, that's a fast car. Alright, next we got a Tesla going up against that BMW. Alright, ready, set, go. Oh, BMW, pretty quick. Takes down the Tesla. Alright, let's see back. Okay, we got one of our 5-pack cars, the Gazella GT, going up against that Nissan Silhouette. I gotta tell you, I think the Gazella's gonna win. And go. Oh yeah, not even close. Gazella takes the win. Alright, 2 from the 5-pack survive, 1 is out. Now we got another 5-packer. That's that Ford Force, and that'd be going up against this Ford Fiesta. I really like this Ford Fiesta. It's a nice looking car, but I don't give it much chance against that Ford Force. Let's see. And go. Oh yeah, not even. That Ford Force is flying. Alright, we got another 5-pack car. That's that Turbine Sublime taking on the Ferrari. I want the Ferrari to win. We'll just see. And Ferrari versus 5-pack special, go! Oh my. Oh my. Yeah. Sometimes those old cars, you know, they were both open. Like maybe they had gotten wet or something. Anyway, yeah, that'll be heading to Broke Benny's garage. And 4 out of the 5-pack cars advance to the next round. Yeah, that Ferrari definitely has wheel troubles. We got quarterfinal number 1. It's the high-tech missile going up against the Bentley. Alright, ready, set, go. Good race, but the Bentley shocks me. Holy smokes, I gotta admit, I didn't see that coming, Bentley. Moving on. Oh, I'm recording right here. We'll run up here real quick. I didn't know. Alright. Ford versus Ford. Good race. Uh-oh. Ooh, it says the GT40 got it. Well, that's not what I saw, but we're going to go with it. Alright, it's fantasy versus real. BMW going up against the Gazella. And go. Oh, the Gazella does it. And the Gazella advances into the semifinals. And now we have a little fantasy versus fantasy car. It's that Ford Force going up against Turbine Sublime. Alright, ready, set, go. Oh yeah, Ford Force is moving. You always gotta be where the action is, just like you guys, right here on the Diecast Shepherd. Alright, well, it looks like our semifinals, we got licensed models in one and fantasy models in the other, which is gonna set up a rockin' finale. Alright, first race, Bentley Continental going up against Ford GT40. Alright, here we go. The Bentley gets the win. Alright, and second semifinal, Gazella GT and Forward Force. I'm leaning towards that Forward Force, but what about you? Alright, here they come. Go! Good race! Oh! It's the Forward Force, that's what I thought. Sorry, the camera work got a little sloppy because I almost knocked my light over. Well, I couldn't have planned it out any better than this. We got licensed model making it to the top of the bracket on the left We got a fantasy casting from the 5-pack, making it to the top of the bracket on the right. It is real versus fantasy for the championship. First car to win 2 consecutive races, switching lanes each time, will be your champion. And race number 1, here we go. Oh, the Bentley. The Bentley takes the win. All right, it is race number 2. Real life Bentley going against fantasy forward force for the championship. Go. And the Bentley holds up forward force to get the win. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our champion right there, taking down the forward force. I gotta admit, my mind is blown. I did not see that coming. Why is that car so fast? All my other Bentleys are not fast, but that one does a pretty good job. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. You know what? I'm gonna take a look at those 2 cars that I opened up that didn't do so good. Give me a second. We took these guys over to Broke Fanny's garage. And we gave them a little time in the shop. Let's see if we made any headway or not. Lining them up in the box so you can kind of see that purple. Well, I don't know, it might look black, but it is purple. One up gets the blue Stingray. And here they come, I hope. Let's try them. Alright, well, they finished. That's a step in the right direction. I don't think they're going to be winning any speed records, but hey, that's a step in the right direction. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Were you right? Did you pick that the licensed models would beat the 5-pack fantasy models? I was wrong. I thought sure a 5-packer would win, but we have our champion, the Bentley Continental, whatever it is, GT3 I think. And that's our champion, and it'll be advancing into the fastest of the fast tournament here in a month or 2 or 3. I'm not sure how far away it is, but we'll get to it. All right, hey y'all, have a great night. Be blessed. See you next week.